Hey everyone, this is Empress Pamela. Today I am reading Chapter 2 of Negative Self-Talk and How to Change It. So, this is for my Nuggets of Wisdom series on my playlist. Check it out. Chapter 2, Negative Self-Talk. Negative self-talk is everywhere. We are in the middle of an epidemic of it, and it is getting worse. Negative self-talk is so widespread that I have even given it a name. Negative self-talk disorder, which I will cover in Chapter 4. So this is the author, Shad Helmstetter, PhD, talking about negative self-talk. This looks blurry, so I'm going to put this here. So, negative self-talk is anything you think or say that looks at something from a perspective of what won't work instead of what can work. Anything you think or say that over-focuses on your fears instead of on your strengths. Anything you think or say about yourself that repeatedly focuses on faults or flaws instead of positive qualities. Negative self-talk is anything you think or say that causes you to see your world as filled with problems instead of opportunities and positive choices. Negative self-talk is anything you think or say that limits you from being or achieving anything that is real and possible. Negative self-talk is anything you think or say that limits your belief in yourself or your future. What does negative self-talk sound like? Whether you say it out loud or think it silently to yourself, it's easy to spot negative self-talk. Here are a few examples of what negative self-talk sounds like. Nothing ever goes right for me. I just know it won't work. It's going to be one of those days. Why even try? The only luck I ever have is bad luck. I just can't do this. I'm so clumsy. I'm so stupid. I can never remember names. This just isn't one of my days. Everything I eat goes right to my waist. I can never get ahead. I'm no good at math. Life sucks. I never know what to do. I'm at my wit's end. That's easy for you to say. My kids are driving me crazy. If only I were smarter, taller, richer, etc., etc. I can't handle this. It's just no use. I don't have the talent. I'm just not creative. I just wasn't cut out for that. I never have enough money left over at the end of the month. I can never seem to get organized. I already know I won't like it. I never have enough time. I just don't have the patience for that. I'm too shy. I never know what to say. I don't have the energy I used to. I never win anything. Nobody likes me. Everything I touch turns to me. I just can't seem to get anything done. That's impossible. There's just no way. I never get a break. Today just isn't my day. And on and on and on. Each time you repeat phrases like those, you are literally wiring your brain to believe that what you're saying is true about you. Negative self-talk sets you up to fail. Notice that in the examples of negative self-talk above, in each case, the self-talk predicts failure. Negative self-talk is almost always self-defeating. It sets you up for failure. It anticipates failure. It expects failure, like it's a sure thing. So, when you practice negative self-talk, even when you don't know you're doing it, you're literally wiring your brain to fail. And your brain will do just what it is wired to do. Negative self-talk is harmful. Talking or thinking in a negative way might sound harmless, but it isn't. When you say it or think it, your self-talk is literally being recorded in your brain. That's not good, because whether you meant it or not, if you repeat something in the negative often enough, your brain wires it in and thinks it's true. And when your brain thinks it's true, it becomes true for you, even though it wasn't true in the first place. Imagine what negative self-talk, which your brain will accept as truth, can do to your health, your family, your job, your finances, your goals, your peace of mind, your future, and every important area of your life. Negative self-talk is a habit. Occasional negative thinking can be a general down attitude that is brought on by bad news, depression, or anxiety. But negative self-talk itself becomes a habit. Unless you do something about it, it grows and in time stays with you. And the more you practice the habit, the stronger the habit becomes. In time, with practice, occasional negative thinking turns into full-time negative self-talk. It becomes an accepted, normal way to think. And that ends up affecting everything else about you, from how well you get through a day to the direction of your life. The important key here is we're not born to think negatively. We learn to think that way. So that concludes chapter 2. If you're anything like me, you're excited to know and to learn how to unlearn these negative programs that we've instilled in ourselves. Join me in the next chapter.